We are just 5 days away from the November election, and now ABC News is reporting that one of the major candidates for president intends to hold the final rally right here in Grand Rapids. 13 on Your Side political reporter Josh Albertus has the story.
We know that Grand Rapids has been a popular symbolic place for Donald Trump to end his campaigns. And so it's no surprise that he'll be back.
At least that's reportedly the plan for former President Donald Trump as the race for the White House enters its final days. According to ABC News, sources telling the network Trump is scheduled to hold his final campaign rally here in Grand Rapids. With ancestral Republican roots, recent Democratic trends, and a population of hundreds of thousands, Kent County, one expert said, is a prime campaign battleground.
To try to win back some of the voters that Donald Trump has lost, but traditionally vote Republican, and to try to gain some of the new conservative-leaning voters, it makes sense to make one last appearance.
It's an area that could be booming with activity well after Election Day, depending on the outcome. Some fear a similar situation to what happened in 2020, when Republican-leaning Election Day totals were largely reported first, and the later reporting of Democratic-leaning absentee numbers slowly phased out Trump's advantage. Referred to as a red mirage by many, it's a concept one local clerk explained at a town hall weeks ago on election security.
We had the first set of results that reported in are almost always precinct results because the workflow in that process is quicker. When you're in a voting precinct, voters casting their ballot, there's not as much steps as an absentee ballot.
But this year could be different, with clerks now allowed to pre-process absentee ballots, and as hundreds of thousands have already cast their ballot in person in Michigan's first mandatory statewide early voting period. With many having already cast their ballot, it could lessen the impact of a late-season rally. But Grossman says with this close of an election, any shift could make all the difference.
It's late, but people are still making their decisions. I mean, the early voters are generally people who are clear about their decision. So there's still people both making the whether to vote decision and the who to vote for decision.
And when reached, a Trump campaign spokesperson could not confirm the visit to us independently. When we reached out for comment, a Harris campaign spokesperson told me such a visit with Trump would remind voters of why they rejected him last time in their view. In the newsroom, Josh Albertus, 13 on Your Side.